Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I would like to share with you the recipe how to make Vietnamese fish sauce. To make my recipe, these are all the ingredients that you would need. Lime, fresh lemon, garlic, fresh carrot, hot chili. This is a clove that I would need for my recipe from this garlic ball. I have measuring cup, 1 cup, half cup, a quarter cup, tablespoon. Then I need also just a regular white vinegar. This is the fish sauce that I like to use, and there's the picture of 3 little crabs in the front, and here just a regular white sugar. This is also the strainer and a medium size of saucepan. I would need 2 of them. For starter, this is the size of lime and lemon. It's kind of like medium, not too small. For my recipe, I would need 2 of each. So first of all, I would just like pressing them around to make sure they are soft so we can get a lot of juice out of it. So I'm going to show you. So any way you like to do, you can cut them to little pieces or half the size, any way you like. The idea is to get as much as you can of the juice out of them. So let me show you. So I cut like this, and if I don't have any tool to squeeze them, I just put it. This is the pan and this is the strainer, and I just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Put your little finger in there and just squeeze. Get it. Have fun with it. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Get a lot of juice. We want the pulp and the seed to stay on the strainer, not to go into the saucepan. If you have any tool to squeeze the juice out, like I have this little wooden tool here, I can just put it right over the strainer and then just squeeze them out. And I'll do the same for the lemon. So for my recipe, 2 of each, 2 lemon and 2 lime. When you finish squeezing, all you can see here, just the juice, no seed, no pulp. I'm gonna just clean this strainer, get all the juice out, get all the pulp, seed out. And then I am going to measure, just pretending that I have squeezed all 2 lemon and 2 lime. Then I'm gonna just use, pour it out so I can measure the combination of lemon and lime, fresh, squeeze, measure 3/4 of a cup. That means half cup here and 1/4 cup there. Pour it all back into the pan. The next one, I would need to measure the sugar. I have a cup here, so I'm going to measure the sugar, and I need 1.5 cup. So you need to have a knife, just level them so that 1 cup, pour it in here, and you need another half cup, level it and pour it to the pan all together. After the sugar, I would need water. Just plain water from the faucet in your kitchen. Measure 4 cups. Put them on into the pan. Then the very important ingredient is the fish sauce. And you need 1.5 cup of fish sauce. Put it in the pan. Then next is the garlic. I'll show you how I do the garlic. So from this whole garlic bulb, I just break them and just get 1 clove. It is up to you. If you like to have stronger garlic, you can put more. But for my recipe, I only use 1 big clove of garlic. So this is how I do it. I cut the top off. This is the part that is very hard. Then I can pound them a little bit. Just use a knife, pound them like this. And then you can cut them to little pieces. And if you don't have any other tool to pound them, you can just cut them like this and then you just pound. The more you pound the better, because you want that flavor of the garlic coming out. So the idea is to pound it so the juice and the flavor coming out of the garlic. But remember, you only need 1 clove, not too much, because it will be too overwhelmed unless you want it to. So after the garlic, I need the last ingredient is vinegar, just regular white vinegar, and you just need 2 tablespoons of it into the pan. Remember, everything you measure is level. Don't overdone, just level it out. Then that's it. With the spoon, this pan is ready to be the burner stuff. So with medium heat, just stir them. Make sure you stay right there and stir them gently to make sure everything mixed together, and bring the whole mixture into a boil. And after they boil, wait for 5 more minutes and then it's done. So important thing is keep stirring it, not too fast, just stirring to make sure everything melt, everything mixed together. It's a combination, and that's it. So in order to have a fresh air in your kitchen, you just put it out of the heat, put the lid over, and take it out of the kitchen. You can put it on the deck or a table somewhere outside of the kitchen, because the odor that evaporate could be pretty strong. That's it. Then when it's cool, it might take a couple hours to be cool, and then you can store them in glass jar. I recommend glass jar. This jar right here that I bought from a package to make the jam. So they come different size. This is the smallest size, medium. They even have a big size jar. And in order to make sure that they are no more garlic pop into your fish sauce before you put them in the container, I use a funnel and a little bit of the strainer, or if you like, you can just put that strainer back here in another pan. Just put that strainer right back, and pour it over to another pan, so you would have the final fish sauce for dipping. And this is no pulp of garlic, no seed, no pulp of the lemon or lime. Then this is what the final fish sauce look like. This is what it is. So then you can close the lid and keep in the refrigerator for a couple weeks to use, or you can store them in a container any size you like, but make sure you don't fill them too full. Leave it about maybe ½ inch before then put them in the freezer. And when you get ready to eat, you can take the char out of the freezer, put in the refrigerator overnight. The next day it would thaw just like fresh. Or if you forget, you can just put it out in the kitchen counter. They would thaw it a couple hours. Now, when you are ready to serve with the meal, there are 2 steps that you need to do. Carrot is very important. So this is, I'm talking about 3 hours before you serve with the meal. This is how I prepare the carrot. It's very important to have carrot because it would take the strong odor away from this combination of fish sauce. Even though you bring them to boil, but there's still a little strong odor is still there. So you need carrot. This is how I prepare carrot. After I wash them, dry them, clean them, I would cut them to different size like this. And this is how you make this. Make sure you don't cut your finger. Just make a little bit design to just roll it. There. Then you just cut them thinly as you can. Okay. Now I'm going to show you. So 3 hours before you serve, you put it in, you pour it into a bowl. Then put the carrot. There's another way to serve. There's again, just cut them. There's another way to cut the carrot. If you slide them like this, and then other way back, put them in there. So I would need to have, like for instance, like this bowl, I would use about half of the size of carrot. So you need more carrot in there to take the odor off. And then before you serve to your guests or your family, this is what it is. You just take it out. Make sure you stir them nicely, mix. Then depend on who likes spicy. This is another must ingredient. Then you just use the scissor. You can cut them very finely, because this hot chili is very, very hot. It will just burn your mouth, and that's it. That's done. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.